came here for a session?
Right on time. Come on. So how's your week been? Tell me about your week.
It's been alright. School, nothing much.
Yes, I realize. So how are you finding the workload?
It's okay. I'm getting by.
That's good. Very good. So what problem would you like to begin with? I understand this is a hard subject to talk about, but you should remember that you don't have to be afraid of telling me, okay?
Well, those thoughts I told you about a few weeks ago, they've been coming back.
Care to explain?
I don't know. I get anxious and then I jump to conclusions like I'm gonna die or something. Weird, right?
Not at all. And what triggers you to think this?
Anything really. I could just be walking down the street and think that someone's gonna jump out and attack me or something. I'm afraid of making eye contact with people too.
What scares you about making eye contact with people?
I don't know, like they'd be out to get me or something.
You're fabricating the danger. Millions of people walk the streets every day. What are the odds of you ever getting attacked?
Not very high, I guess. But people do die on the streets, you know.
I'm aware. And how come you haven't died yet?
You have a good way of disputing my points.
It's part of my job. Now, how come you haven't died yet?
I don't know, because I don't go out much.
Maybe that's part of the problem. Fear can be unlearned. One of Joseph Wolf's psychoanalytical experiments came to the conclusion that a human being is not capable of experiencing two contradictory states of emotion simultaneously. For example, it's impossible to feel very anxious while feeling very relaxed, right? Well, this inspired him to try something on his patients called reciprocal inhibition. Basically, his patients were asked to imagine the thing that made them most anxious, and when they began to feel nervous, they were asked to stop and completely relax. I would like you to try it. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. What would you like to start with today?
I can't really seem to do that thing you told me about. I mean, I try, and then I get all panicky, and it eats me up inside, and I get anxious and shaky.
If you don't make a small effort, you can't expect an outcome, can you?
I was busy, okay? I couldn't gather the courage to do it. And it's not that easy thinking of what makes me afraid out of the blue. As a therapist, I think you'd understand that.
Oh, I understand that more than you know. Believe me. Anyways, we established the realistic possibility of the unlikely chance of being attacked on the street or in any place public. But we do realize that there is a small portion of people that this does happen to, right?
Are you saying that that could happen to me?
Well, I'm not saying that it could never happen, but if it does, so what? If you die, there's less to worry about, isn't there? So let's say you get attacked in the middle of rush hour and you survive. What would you do?
I'd probably get therapy, because I'd be pretty messed up.
So you'd get therapy. You might even survive therapy. Sometimes it's worse than assaults. Anything else?
That's it.
Good morning. Right on time as always.
Of course.
You know, you're the only precisely punctual client I've had in a long time.
Thanks.
It says here in your medical record that you've stopped taking Xanax and have resorted to paroxetine. Any particular reasons why?
Well, I thought I should focus on my OCD, and I've also had some trouble sleeping, so.
That's funny. I've taken Xanax and resorted to paroxetine in the past as well, but I never got around to taking anything for my sleeping issues.
Small world.
Yes, very. And how long have you been taking medications for? 2 years? Anyways, tell me what's been on your mind lately.
Okay, well, I feel like when I tell people I can't do something because of my anxiety, they hear me differently.
What do you mean, differently?
It's hard to explain. When I say something like, I can't do that, I'm unable to do that, or I'm too stressed to do that, or the embarrassment of doing that would...
It means you're unwilling to do that. You're too shy to do that. You're overreacting. You need more social experience. You're too lazy.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I expect people to hear.
Have you ever considered that these things may actually be true?
Wait, what?
You know, you're not doing yourself a favor by sitting at a table with a therapist for an hour every week when you could be out there trying to fix things. You know, you're the only person who can fix things for yourself.
Excuse me? I'm here for a reason, and clearly you don't understand that.
You know, frankly, I'm finding that I understand you more than you'd believe. Looking at our session logs over the past several weeks, you've been through the same struggles as I have when I was your age. And you know what I learned from all of that? That nobody could help me but myself.
Right, and how do you expect me to do that?
Look, why are you doing this to yourself?
I'm not doing anything.
Clearly not. You don't even try to help your state of mind. How can you expect anything to get better if you're not even
I
trying?
was hoping that you would help.
Yeah, well, you know what? This has been going on for too long. You see all these logs? No progress. No progress.
Stop
no
it, you're
progress.
freaking me out.
You've been screwing yourself up all along. Maybe if you didn't let these problems get to you, you'd be better off.
Why are you doing this?
Because for some reason I feel like you can take it. I'm trying to save you from all this before it's too late.
Maybe it already is.